A warm, gay hug these series are. Alrighty, where do we start about Game Changer?
Well, no, go.
I go? Okay. Well, I'll start by saying that I originally didn't feel like I could give the series the time it deserved, because it is 6 books. So I was like, oh, I'll just watch the show. Then I watched the show, and then I was like, oh,
Oh.
gay is in, gay is hot, give me some gay. And I read all 6 books in a week. So, yeah. And then I had to do my godly work, and I had to force it upon Rhiannon, Renana, and thank goodness she read it, because I really needed someone to talk to about it, because it just took over my life.
And now I'm attempting to pass the baton by every person I know ever being like, read this series. It's so
Literally,
good.
have you heard the good word?
Yeah.
Wait to read?
Has the town crier not made it to this area? In case you live under a rock, but maybe you have a slightly that was the wrong one. A slightly dented rock. This is the series that this wonderful TV show, Heated Rivalry, is based on, but we don't fuck around, so we've read the whole series. I'm missing one. I have read that one. I just don't have the physical copy, because if anyone who's also trying to read these may have also found, they're impossible to find, because every time the bookstores restock, they just fucking sell out. I went on a mission to find, I think it was these 3, yeah, and I still couldn't find one of them. But
yeah, I had to read them on my Kindle because they weren't anywhere. God, I don't think even the author knew like how popular this series was gonna be.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's been. When was the first one published? Because it was a fucking while ago, wasn't it? Like it's only just taken off now. The first one was published in 2018. I'm lying. That's less long ago than I thought. But still, 8 years later.
Time ago.
But
yeah, so this series, obviously, it mainly follows Shane and Elia from Heated Rivalry, the second book, because they are the only couple that get 2 books, and a third coming out in September. But otherwise, it follows different couples each time, which I really liked. Shows a different side.
Yeah, and they're all like, what did you say last time? They're all based. Yeah, they're all based on like typical gay archetypes, but the characterization in these novels is amazing. This woman's ability to basically do the same thing 6 times, but all make them distinct, is incredible.
100%. And I'm so happy I read them chronologically. I didn't do what a lot of people do, which is just read Heated Rivalry and The Long Game.
Yeah, because it's just, you can't appreciate this unless you've read all of this. And I read, which one is it? It's this one. Role Model, like half of this book takes place during this. So I read them like in tandem until I was about halfway through this one and like nearly finished this one. And then I just read this one, because if you're reading them in tandem, you kind of get to the point where you realize like where they're meeting and you're like, I just finished this one. Yeah. Because then I just want to.
So the first book follows Scott and Kip, who are in the series Heated Rivalry. The show does a very rushed version of their story. So like that, then definitely read Game Changer because it delves a lot more into it.
I do think that the show changed like a key part of the relation. Like it's a very key part, but it's also such a like irrelevant part. But they changed that slightly, and I think that really was for the best. I guess it's not that big of a deal. I'm just going to spoil it for you. In the show, they're like a banana in your blueberry smoothie. There's no banana in the book, and honestly, there should have been the banana. But anyway, that is such an irrelevant point. Bring on the nanas! Anyway.
Nana!
I do...
You go.
No, you go!
You go, girl!
No, I think this is a closing point, so you go. I think I'll say that towards the end. Are we going through each book?
I was going to go through each book. I will say that, personally for me, the first 2 books, a little bit too much sex. Just a bit. Like, it got to the point where I was kind of like, oh, alright. Like,
Yeah, it's
we've done this, like, no joke, like 10 sex scenes.
yeah,
Like, it's
and,
5
like-
too many for me.
Holy fuck, bro. Sorry, I have to interrupt right there. 10 in one book.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. It could be more.
it's not exactly
it's
a
in
big book
detail.
either. Yeah,
Bro,
like,
Babe, it's in detail
I
every
go-
time.
I go for those fantasy male fantasy sex books, smut books, and I've never come across one with that many sex scenes, man. Is that not
Could be wrong,
distasteful?
but it's a lot.
it is a lot. Like, it feels like that meme where it's like jingle, 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 pay attention, jingle, jingle, jingle. It's like, you don't need to do that. I'm paying attention. I'm here for all of the bits outside of the sex scenes. Actually, believe it or not,
Yeah.
like, I feel like it gets better. Yeah, it does get better because like these ones especially, and Tough Guy, which is the one I don't have. They like, we get to page 100. I messaged Jamie. I'm like, I'm on page 100 and we haven't had sex yet. What's going on? It's this one. This one, we're having sex literally on like page 2, and this one by like page 20. Like, fade to black, please, just once, fade to black. And then we'd get out of the sex, and I'd read whatever's not sex so quickly, and then it'd be back to sex again. And then and then I'm like, oh, sex scene, put it down, pick it up in the same room with my parents. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is what's happening. Fuck.
I know, I was reading it at work and I was like, maybe I should read this at work.
I don't have the skills. I mean, I think a little bit because, as we've discussed already in this video, Wattpad. But like, I've really lost my touch for keeping a straight face when I'm reading sex. Like, I'm like I look guilty, and it's not good. trying to read casually, but I look like I've committed a crime.
But it is really good, and but I do like how her writing obviously does improve, and she does not just focus on the sex as much, but also it depends on the different characters as well, because obviously Shane and Ilya, like, the start of their relationship is just sex, like, of course, like, their situationship to begin with is just sex. And even in the long game as well, it is a lot of sex, because every time they finally get to see each other, they're like, oh fuck, we're gonna fuck.
Yeah. But there is a bit of fading to black in the long game, which
There is.
we like that.
But then obviously when it gets to Tough Guy with Ryan and Fabian, their story just isn't really as much about sex, except for a few points. But it integrates their character into the sex, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I do like, that's why you gotta read the sex scenes. I could never skip them. Like, how they all have sex is very different, which is again impressive considering she's done it 6 times. Like, the way these guys have a very different sexual relationship to any of the other couples. And Tough Guy, the one I don't have, pretend I'm holding it. Yeah, they have like a lot more of a gentle / intimate relationship compared to the other couples. So like, sex is probably the smallest part of their relationship. That's why we like
it's definitely different between the different books and the different characters, for sure. Like, she imbues the characters into the sex scene, but like with the first 2 books, the sex scenes do get a little repetitive because it's the same characters.
Yeah.
Having sex at the same time. Which one was your favorite book?
I think probably The Long Game, which is the most recent one. But I feel like, you can tell that her writing gets better. But if it's not The Long Game, then probably Tough Guy, which is the one I don't have. What was I think I know your favorite one was this one, wasn't it?
Yeah, mine's definitely Road Model. And
I did like this one.
And Long Game, obviously, because Ilya dealing with depression. I love it.
Such a
Okay, I was done.
It's just like such a real, such a gentle but also very real depiction of depression, that it's like, you could have all these things going for you, but you could still be depressed. And it, like, I think I've seen this on TikTok, this is an original thought, but like, everyone seems to love this series so much, and now that someone's mentioned it, I've noticed it as well. Every gay story is tragic, and especially the like gay stories that become really like mainstream and relevant, like Brokeback Mountain, and they're all really tragic. Like it ends badly, but these don't. And even when there's bad elements, not that one, this one, we're still gay and we're still in love, and that's okay. You can have it both ways.
Yeah, definitely. The other series, like a lot of queer media, books, movies, series, they are just very depressing because it has come from a very dark place. A lot of repression and the AIDS crisis and all of that. So, of course, like a lot of it is going to be dark. But hopefully, we're now getting to a little bit of lighter at a time. I think that's why it's really hitting as well. Is like it is just pleasant.
Yeah. But then we deal with like across all the books, like we deal with so many like different I mean, I don't know. I'm a bisexual woman, so I kinda know but not really.
What from Long Game are you excited to see in the next season?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see them finally play on the same team, which I think is the basic answer. But the deeper answer is I am excited to see how, because there's obviously like in all of these books, like they go through the turmoil of revealing, or if they've already come out, then it's the turmoil of falling in love, and like at the end, it's all kind of like happy days. And I think it'll be interesting to see not happy days, even though we've done the scary part. Like, I've only read the bio, but from what I can remember, it's like there's like a group that's against them or something. So I think that'll be interesting. I just hope that I hope that it's like, I don't know if you can see that. Like, you see how this one's so much fucking bigger than all the other ones? I hope that we get a similar size to this one as well, because I liked it being longer because there was more time
Me
for things.
And it was more in the character. It definitely was like Elia's book, though.
Yeah, and I do love that. Like if you're coming from the show and you're a big Shane guy, like Shane doesn't even get mentioned in this one, but Elia makes an appearance in every single book, and I like that he's just like he's like the white rabbit throughout all of them.
Literally, he pops up in every single other book, which is just amazing.
He's just like their gay fairy godmother, which we love. But what are you looking forward to with Unrivaled?
In season 2. Oh no, I was talking about season 2. And
Oh, you mean season
TV
of the show? Oh, that is a good question.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about that, and like, I feel like it would be a very risky route to take with how many people just watch the show. But I would really love it if they took a season to do, like, have Shane and Ilya in the background maybe, but like save the long game for season 3 and do like all these other ones as season 2. Maybe put them together if we don't want to take too long away from Shane and Ilya. But like the dream is that they have a season each, but I don't think they're going to do that because the fan base is here for these two. So my hope is that they either just save the brunt of this for season 3 or drag it out across 2 seasons so that we have more time for like a ensemble cast so that we can see all of these in more than just one episode. What about you?
They just do one episode again like Scott and Kip because it was rushed.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough. But from what I've heard, they're gonna integrate definitely role model into
you
season
kind
2.
of
You kind of have to. And I'm maybe thinking the other 2 books, maths. Maybe be the standalone little ones.
Well, because you kind of need Tough Guy to fully appreciate role model as well. Even if Tough Guy's only an episode long, just so you have to see what's his name again? Having a mind.
Ryan Price.
Yeah, you have to see Troy being a cunt in order to appreciate this one.
Yeah,
so we gotta have Tough Guy in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. But a scene I am really excited for, and they better put it in the show, is when Shane and Ilya, when they're looking after Hayden's kids.
Yes!
And they get fake married.
Yes! Please, I need that.
I need that scene.
I just want to see Hudson and Connor just like dressed up like kids do.
With the little hats.
Yes.
And the little fake rings. That is all I need.
I agree.
And that's Game Changers, baby.
Yeah, surely we've convinced you. I feel like by the end, though, we just derailed into a conversation that's only going to be appreciated by people who have read it, but hopefully we find each other. And if anyone watching this has more recommendations for us that are like this, please give them to us, because me and Jamie are really in like a
Yeah.
sad
Where do I go
void
to
right
now?
now.
What do I
I
do
need
now?
more.
Alrighty, now everyone, that was Game Changers. Follow us on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, do it all.